Welcome to Mauston High School. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Welcome to 2026. Two teams 5-1. Should be an outstanding basketball game tonight from Mauston. Let's meet the starters. First of all for Tomah.
And their dedication to high school athletics. Working in the national contest, Brian Kinney, Jeffrey Prince, and Timothy State. Thank you for your dedicated service. We would also like to recognize and thank Amy Shearer from Mauston Medical Center for providing all of our home events with athletic training coverage. Thank you very much, Amy. And now for tonight's starting lineup. First, the women's Super Bowl. Tomah has a season record of 4 wins against 1 loss, including an undefeated conference record of 1 win and no losses. A junior, number 2, Quinn Jerky. A junior, number 4, Mauston. A senior, number 11, Brennan Warden. A junior, number 12, Silas Fran. A senior, number 23, Tomah Basketball. Number 12, our coach, the head coach, Jeff Christie, assistant master, Ben Westall, Rock Brown, Andrew Fisher, and Jeremy Holloman. And now for your Mauston Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles have a season record of 5 wins against 1 loss, including an undefeated conference record of 4 wins and no losses. A 6'3" senior, number 3, Will Miller. A 6' freshman, number 11, Andrew Dillon. A 6'3" junior, number 15, Carter Rowland. A 6'6" sophomore, number 23, Dave Davis. And 6' senior, number 25, Cody Kaminsky.
Wags Cody Kaminsky, last player introduced there from Mauston. Mark Kaminsky, a Tomah grad, that is his son. All right, now they haven't played a game in 2 weeks, Dave. They beat Ripon 2 weeks ago. Tomah coming off a championship at Rice Lake in the Rice Lake Holiday Tournament. 33-point win against St. Croix, 25-point win against Rice Lake. Tomah playing with a lot of momentum. 2 5-1 teams. Should be a dandy, shouldn't it?
Yeah, this should be a good way to start the new year here.
Davis for them averages 23 a game. Quinn for Tomah averaging 26 a game. So those are the two matchup marquee players to watch. Same starters as normally for Tomah. Loudon at 6 threes in the win at Rice Lake. Warden down the lane, count the basket and a foul. So you get some offense right away, Dave, out of a guy you don't expect a lot of offense out of, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, we've saw, previous couple years that he's capable of scoring. This year, he hasn't been called on to do a lot of it, but boy, he recognized right away. He could beat the guy off the dribble. He had a wide open lane, which he did.
3-0 Tomah early. 3 on the way from Mauston. That's Navis. Jazz Navis, a 6'7" sophomore. He said he averages 23 a game. He'll be their offense. Although they have a freshman named Dillon, who's also very good, averaging 15 a game. Loudon averaging 12 a game. Cram averaging 12 a game. Quinn, as we said, averaging 26 a game. Quinn overlays. Rebound to Rulin. 3-3 tie early from Mauston. Dave, we have not won here the last 5 times we played.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I don't know. It seems like and yeah, I know we come here every year, but
Every other year, yeah.
yeah, every other year they come to our place on the opposite years.
Actually, Dave, they have won 8 of the last 10. We beat them up there at our place last year by 1, 62-61. Quinn at 33. Navis at 17 for them. Loudon rebound. 2 minutes in, we're tied at 3. Tomah looking for their 6th straight win. Warden for 3. So Warden with all 6. And it's 6-3 Tomah.
He had a nice tournament up there, Rice Lake also. So I think he's starting to expand his role with this team just a little bit, and off to a good start here.
Mauston averages 63 a game, gives it up at just 50. Tomah averaging 71 a game, giving it up at 60. Basket by Dillon, the freshman. 6-5 Tomah. Wags in our 5-game winning streak. We are averaging 74 points a game. Cram for 3. And it's 9-5 Tomah. Both teams coming out red hot. 3 ball for them. That's Miller. And it's 9-8 Tomah.
I'm not seeing 2 weeks worth of rust on this Mauston team, are we?
No. And Tomah played very well. And Tomah had 9 days off before the Rice Lake tournament and played lights out up there. 9-8 Tomah. Leading Mauston. Almost 4 minutes in the first half in Mauston. Silas Cram. Cram, by the way, Dave, double figures the last 4 games, averaging 15 a game, is the junior Silas Cram. 4 straight double-figure games. He and Quinn are the only 2 guys that have been double figures every game. So Cram playing well, last 4 double figures, a couple of 17-point games, an 11-point game in the win at Rice Lake, this championship game. 4 minutes in, both teams shooting the ball extremely well. 11-8. Another 3 on the way, that would have tied. Won't go, Zastapel rebound. Loudon the other way. Drop it off to Silas. Cram with 7. Tomah by 5, 13-8. Biggest lead of the game. Turnover. Warden the other way. Warden to the glass. Overlays. Navis rebound. Outlet pass on the other end. And they get the 2 with Dillon. 13-10 Tomah. Quinn for 3. Boy, both teams shooting the ball extremely well. Tomah now with 46 3-pointers on the season. Cram has 1. Quinn has 1. Quinn with a 17th 3-pointer a moment ago. Loudon leads the team in threes with 18. Cram now with 4 3-pointers. So Loudon and Gerke, they've combined 34 of our 44 threes coming in. That's no major surprise, is it?
No major surprise. Nice surprise there. It's a great defense. Mike Zastapel, he just goes and takes a seat on the bench, but he caused that turnover, got the block, and then knocked it off the opponent out of bounds.
Quinn short on the three. We're not working on our normal spot here tonight in Mauston. Our spot is taken by, well, there's two spots where you don't have a blind spot. We have a minor blind spot in the corner. Minor is the key word there. But we're here. Getting here was an adventure, but we're here. Start a new year. Rui in the game now for Tomah. Silas down the lane. Won't go this time. Miller rebound. 12 to play first half. 16-10. Tomah by 6. Both these teams trying to go to 6-1. They started the season 3 straight wins and lost by 5 to Reedsburg. A team Tomah will look at later in the season at Tomah. Much later in the season. Tomah by 6. 3 on the way. Won't go. Warden rebound. Warden had the first 6 in this game. Warden missing the easy one there. Foul coming up on Tomah. It's a frustration foul there on Warden, right?
Yeah, it looked like he thought he had the angle to get a hand in there and knock it away, but it turned out he didn't, and ends up getting a lot of body and getting the foul there. But yeah, a little running one-hander there that just didn't have the right touch on it, but a good percentage shot just wouldn't drop.
There's a Mauston team last season that was 6-19. So they win the night. They equal all last season's wins. They were 6-19. 1 point loss to Tomah. And Tomah. Take away. Warden. Dump it off. And a block on the other end by Navis. Gerke, little runner. That won't go. Put back off the glass will go for Silas. Graham with 9 of the Tomah 18. Picking up right where he left off. We said he had 4 straight double-figure games. This is the way the tournament up in Rice Lake went, Dave. First game, Tomah jumped on an 8-0 lead against St. Croix and were never tested. Rice Lake game was tied at 11. Then they went on a big run and won by 25. And this game very similar to those 2 games. Quinn on the other end can't get the go. See Quinn a little frustrated there. Yeah. Normally he'll make that.
Yeah, normally he'll get it. And a lot of times he'll get a call. I'm not sure there was contact, but I think he thought there was.
10 to go. Tomah up by 8. 18-10 over Mauston. Navis with just 3 for them so far. He's averaging 23 a game. They missed another 3. Gerke rebound. Tomah by 8.
Well, they've cooled off.
Both teams have cooled off somewhat. Foul coming up here. Cram's going to go to the free throw line as Silas. Yeah, last time Tomah won here, 2013, 2014. A couple of names from the past, Wags. Trey Hughes, 19. Christian Wagenson at 18 in that win. So we've not won here since 2013-14. They won the last 5 and 8 of the last 10.
Yeah, we're off to a good start here tonight. Hopefully we end that little streak with a 9-point lead here.
Graham already with 10. Make it 11 for Silas. Silas with 11 with Tomah 20. 5th straight game in double figures for the junior. Another Mauston turnover. Tomah playing great D here. We're going to timeout. We'll take a break. Tomah by 10. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
Tomah Health's hospice and palliative care supports our community with compassionate care.
My name is Miranda Schreier. We began our journey with palliative care and Tomah Hospice Touch when our dad was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Dad's nurse practitioner, Michelle, quickly became an integral part of our journey.
What he needed and what he wanted was her #1 priority.
Tomah Health offers compassionate hospice and palliative care for our community.
At no time should there be anyone under the bleachers during this game. We really appreciate your cooperation. Thank you.
Wags, they just announced during the break, nobody under the bleachers, so don't even think about it at halftime, okay? Do not go under the bleachers.
No, would not be a good place to work from. I know that, so I think we're okay.
All right, 9.5 to go, first half. 20-10, Tomah Mauston. This was a 1-point game not that long ago. Here's Navis. Navis with 5. Yeah, last year Navis is a freshman, averaged 23 points a game. He had 6 games of 30 or more, 15 games of 20 or more, 6'7" sophomore. He, along with Dylan, a big part of this Mauston team, travel on Zastapol. Yeah, in fact, last year Navis had a 44-point game at Tomah. He, like Quinn, scored well over 500 points. 3 on the way, won't go. Rebound, Hendricks in the game now. Just under 9 to go in the half. 20-12, Tomah leading Mauston. Rui, Vandenhoegen down the lane, underlays. Rui rebound, bodies on the floor. Wags Mauston in the stretch right now. They play 6. This is the game number 7 for them. 6 of their first 9 games at home. Tomah, on the other hand, Dave, tonight trying to go to a very impressive 5-0 on the road.
Yeah, right. They've been the road warriors here early this season. They're doing a nice job. Of course, those 2 wins, Rice Lake added in there, so get that tournament championship, get the hardware they brought home. I don't know if they get hardware for them, but they won the tournament, and they're hoping to have a big season now.
Right down the lane, it's Loudon for 2. Dave, we start our first of 10 games in January tonight. 10 games in January, 7 on the road. A lot of road games. We played well on the road so far. Tomah in January with home games against Aquinas, Holman, and a game with Regis, which was not scheduled at the start of the year. Regis is filling in for the Black River game, which was never played. So you go January, Dave, 7 of your 10 on the road. Then if you make the February, 5 of your last 8 on the home floor. A lot of basketball yet to be played. 18 games starting tonight for Tomah in the regular season. Looking for their 6th straight win against a 5-1 Mauston team. Will Miller for 2. 22-15, 7 to go in the half. Loudon misses the 3. It'll stay with Tomah. On the inbound of Zastapol. Loud in the corner. Silas Cram, 12 and a half for Silas. 12 to the Tomah 24. Reminds me of the St. Croix game, David and Rice Lake. Michael Zastable had a 14-point first half. In that big win, he did not score in the second half, but Cram kind of doing a Michael Zastable tonight with 12 already in the first half. Career high is 17 for Silas. Pull up for Quinn. That won't go. How about 14 for Cram? And Warden with a steal and a basket. 8 for Warden. Warden having a night. Well, this game was close for a while. 28-15 Tomah. Here's a look at some businesses bringing you tonight's game. Please thank and patronize them. We hope you'll thank and patronize those businesses we showed you a moment ago. Well, Warden and Dave scored the first 6. Silas Cram is 14 in the game. Tomah leading 28-15 over Mauston. 28-15 over Mauston. With the basket a moment ago, we have to switch microphones. Welcome back, Mauston Senior High School. Greg Hanlon with Dave Wagner. We want to apologize about midway through that first half. We lost our main audio feed. Obviously, we fixed it now, but they could see the picture, Dave, and the picture clearly showed Tomah again shooting the ball extremely well. I guess if you look at a turning point in this game, Dave, we go back midway through the half. Tomah led 22-15. Then went on a 10-0 run, led 32-15, and really never looked back. 13-point lead right now. Led by Silas Graham with 15, and Warden with 8, including the game's first 6. Navis for them came in averaging 23. He has just 8. So again, Tomah doing a great job both ends of the floor.
Yeah, defensively is what's really impressed me. They've been a much better defensive team, and I think that's what shows up on the scoreboard the most. Of course, getting some unexpected points from a couple kids that don't normally lead us in scoring, but two kids that had big first halves, big part of the reason we're ahead too.
First half scoring for Tomah, we said Cram with 15, Gerke with 8, Loudon with 6, Zastapol with 2, Warden with 2, Rui with 2. For them, Navis with 8, Dillon with 4, Miller with 8, Frog with 3, Comiskey with 3, and Way with 2. So Tomah with a 41-28 lead at halftime. Dave, this is the Mauston team through 6 games, was only giving up at 50 points a game, and we've already put up 41.
Yeah, nice half of basketball. Now we got to keep that going. We had a 16-point lead. They hit a buzzer beater, 3-pointer. They get a 3-pointer on this first possession. It's a 10-point game. So
yeah, a long way to go on this one. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
At the moment, 13-point lead for Tomah over Mauston, 41-28 tonight from Mauston. Here, there's your 3 on the way. Won't go. They would have cut it to 10, but they get the rebound back with Dillon, the freshman, and he's going to go to the free throw line. As I said earlier, 10 games in January for Tomah, number 1 tonight. 7 of the 10 games this month will be on the road. We talked about it earlier in the season, Dave. We only have 10 home games to start with. But if Tomah can hang on here, a very impressive 5-0 on the road to start the season, but a long way to go. 30 seconds into this one.
Yeah, they're off to a great start, aren't they? And with that tournament win, we have to mention they're going to play in that Midwest Players Classic tournament at the Lacrosse Center later this year, too.
Yeah, that's one of the games we want to talk a little bit. We get in the broadcast. Here's Navis for 2. He has 10. After tonight, Tomah back home next Tuesday for Aquinas. Then they go to Central. Then they have Holman at home. Here's Quinn for 2. Won't go for Quinn. Well, they've cut it to 10, Dave. A basket here would get interesting, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Tomah led by 16 late in the half. And as Dave said, they knocked down a 3 to end the half, to cut it to 13. That would have cut it down to 8. Zastapol rebound. But in the tournament in Rice Lake in both games, every time the opponent made a little run like this, Tomah answered the bell. We'll see what happens tonight. Loudon for 2. Loudon with 8. Lead back to 12.
Yeah, it's nice to get a basket like that and then some good defense maybe. But not let them make a serious run where they get it, down within a couple possessions and really put some pressure on you.
This is Dillon, the freshman. He goes to Comiskey. Davis, the 6'7" sophomore, underlays. Gerke rebound. Warden the other way. Quinn to the glass, won't go. Comiskey rebound. Tomah still by 12. Basketball tonight being brought to you by Tricor Insurance. We thank Tricor for their support. Hope you also get an opportunity. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Gerke Excavating. We thank Gerke's for their support. Hope you also. '21 is the last time Tomah won 6 straight. That was the COVID year. Tomah started that season 6-0, wound up 14-11. So Tomah with a win tonight. First 6-game winning streak. Really not that long ago, 2021, the COVID year. Warden at the line for Tomah. Warden with an 8-point first half. He scored the game's first 6 for Tomah. Warden, incidentally, his career high is 15. He had that last year up at Rice Lake. 15 is career high. He has 9 now. As we said, Quinn coming in averaging 26. Loudon averages 12. Cram averages 12. Zastapol just a hair under 10. One more for Warden. First double-figure game of the season for Warden. And Tomah by 11 again.
He has come out with that third foul. Played with the third foul for a few minutes there, but it's going to take a break. Van den Hoogen in the game for him.
Navis, 6'7" sophomore, with 10 in the game, came in averaging 23. Tomah's done a nice job on him for the most part. Navis gonna try one here. Navis for 12, lead under 10 again, 9-point lead for Tomah. It was 13 at halftime. Turnover Tomah. They could get it down to 7, will not. Foul coming up, another opportunity to get it down to 7. So they're making a nice little runner, aren't they, Wags?
Yeah, they are. They're picking away here, and when we get a basket, we get up to the free throw line and make a couple free throws, kind of keep them at bay. But overall here, over the last three minutes or so, they've been able to chip away a little bit.
Well, they're on a 9-4 run right now, a 9-4, and they've cut the lead to 8. It was 13 at halftime. Second one is no good for Navis. 8-point lead, 45-37 Tomah. 14 to go. And Quinn will go to the free throw line.
They're going to call goaltending.
They call goaltending. Basket for Quinn.
Yep. Yeah, they're going to talk about it a little bit over here, but that's going to stick with the call. Call stands, as they say in the NFL.
Another double-figure game for Quinn with 10 now. That's his 48th career double-figure game, number 48 for Quinn. Yeah, 33, as we said, in the 1-point win against Mauston last season at Tomah. He has 10 right now. Tomah by 10 with 13 plus to go. Wide open 3. Wouldn't go for Rulin. They get the rebound. Navis for 3. That won't go either. Gerke rebound. Out there to Zastapol. Van den Hoogen. Here's Loudon for 3. That won't go either. Mauston rebound. Navis the other way. Winding down to 13 to go. 10-point lead for Tomah. It was 13 at halftime. They've led by as many as 16. Loudon for 2. Fifth double-figure game of the season for Loudon. He also has 10. So great balance, Dave, as usual for this Tomah team. Cram at 15 at the half. He still has 15. Loudon now with 10. Gerke with 10. And Warden with 10. Great balance.
Yeah, great balance. And even though it was a goal 10, the basket by Gerke was pretty big. And that's one of the reasons that it's so hard for a team to make a serious run when you're ahead, because we have the offensive players that we do. We're not really prone to the long droughts like we were in the several years past.
Normally, when you put 4 guys in double figures, the odds are you will win. Tomah has 4 in double figures right now. Gerke, Loudon, Cram, and Warden. 3 for Hendricks short. Tomah by 11. They had it down to 8. Navis with the miss. He'll go to the free throw line. No offensive foul on Navis, I guess, huh?
No.
Black on Tomah. Tonight's game also brought to you by Murray's on Main. They'll bring you our post-game show coming up next. All the scoring in the game, Murray's on Main. Scoring and look ahead. Lead at 10 again. Davis trying to get under 10, and he will not. Tomah by 10, 49-39, 12 to go. Vandenhoogen for 3. That is the second 3 of the season for Vandenhoogen. And laid back for 13 on the Vandenhoogen 3. Gerke rebound. Right down the lane, it's Hendricks. And a 2-shot foul coming up. All right, so Tomah tonight at Mauston. Next Tuesday at home against Aquinas. They're ranked, by the way, 6th in the state right now, the Blue Golds. Anna, by the way, Dave, Anna ranked number 1 in the state in D2. So Tomah, Aquinas at home. Aquinas and Tomah this Tuesday. Then Tomah heads to Central. Then back home the following week for Holman. And then on a Saturday they'll play at the Lacrosse Center against Altoona in the Classic. They played there 4 years ago against Kakana and won. And they're playing in the Midwest Classic again this year against a very good Altoona team. 11:20 to go. Tomah by 12 now. (53-41) Tomah. Hendricks for 2. Hendricks with 3. And the lead back to 14. So they had it down to 8.
Now you can see Mauston doesn't defend the baseline, the paint real well either. We beat them off the dribble around the free throw line a couple times tonight, well, several times, and they just are slow reacting, and we end up with great layup opportunities because of it.
Well, this could be a basket right here. Basket by the freshman Dillon. Tonight's game also brought to you by the Sonnenberg Family Funeral Home. We thank Sonnenberg for their support. Hope you also. Don's Plumbing and Heating also bringing you tonight's game. We thank Don's Plumbing and Heating for their support. Hope you'll also. And Bank First, another business bringing you tonight's game. We thank Bank First for their support, and also we hope you will get an opportunity. 10.5 to go. Tomah by 12, led by 13 at halftime. Mauston was within 8. Tomah by 12. Quinn with 10 in the game. Came in averaging 26. Vandenhoegen misses the 3. Navis rebound. 10 to go. Tomah still by 12. Mauston not going away. They've outscored Tomah here in the second half.
They've not helped themselves at the free throw line.
Navis misses the 3. Foul coming up. No, they missed free throws, right? That's been big.
A lot of free throws, and even Navis has missed several, so maybe that's one of the parts of his game he's still working on.
10 to go. 55-43, Tomah leading Mauston. Tomah trying to go to 6-1, win their 6th straight. Bull rebound out of the Quinn. Foul coming up. 9.5 to go. $12-point lead for Tomah. Cram at a 12-point first half, 15-point first half, I should say. Silas hasn't scored in the second half. Quinn takes it to the glass, gets 2 for Quinn, that's 12. 12 for Quinn, lead back to 14.
He's missed some shots he normally makes tonight. He's had to earn his points for the most part here so far.
Yeah, Quinn also in that Rice Lake win. He had a nice night. He had 25 points in that game, but he also missed some shots he'd normally make. So Quinn with 12. Graham still leading the way with 15. Loudon with 10. Warden with 10. Here's a look at some businesses and organizations bringing you tonight's game. Please thank and patronize them. 8.5 to go. Welcome back to Mauston. Greg Halo with Dave Wagner. Our first game, obviously, of 2026. Tomah with a 14-point lead on Mauston. Led by 13 at halftime. Mauston had it down to 8 at one time the second half. But now Tomah by 14. 3 for Loudon. Loudon with 13. And Tomah Dade that quickly by 17. It was 8. Not that long ago, it seems. This is what I talked about. They make that run anytime the opponent makes a run. We didn't see a lot of that last year, did we?
No, we really didn't.
There's Navis.
But again, that's kind of been the way they've been able to do it is this midway point of the second half is when they kind of take control, and even when a team makes a little run, they make their own and kind of put it away.
Loudon misses the 3. Put back by Vandenhoegen. 16-point lead for Tomah. 7.5 to go. Three wouldn't go for freshman Dillon. Rui rebound. Loudon the other way. Tonight's game also brought to you by the Elbow Room. We thank Elbow Room for their support. We hope you will get an opportunity. Tomah Health also bring you tonight's game. We thank Tomah Health for their support. Hope you also. Mecca Sports will also bring you tonight's game from Mauston. We thank Tomah Mecca Sportswear for their support. 7 to go. Tomah by 16. Quinn misses the 3. Rebound Frog. 16-point lead for Tomah. 7 to go. Tomah trying to end a 5-game losing streak here in Mauston. We said earlier in the broadcast, last time they won here in Mauston, 2013, 2014, they won big. 55-32, Trey Hughes at 19, and Christian Wagonson at 18. Dave, with the exception of Logan, going into tonight to start the new year, except Logan, everybody else in the MBC with a winning record. Could be that kind of year, we'll see.
Yeah, isn't that about the way it goes? You get a really good team, and of course, it's always a tough league.
Yeah.
But this year, no different.
Well, Tomah gets a tough game, the next game at home against Aquinas this coming Tuesday. Then Central, who we've not beat in many, many, many years at Central. So it doesn't get any easier. Basket by Comiskey. Lead down to 12. Mauston trying to make a little run here to make it interesting. It was 16 a moment ago. Loudon for 3. $16 for Loudon. The lead Tomah tonight. They come right back. Got the lead to 13 again. Here's Bull Rui blocked. Warden on the inbound. Two more for Loudon.
Having a nice game.
Owen kind of taking over, isn't he?
Yeah, he's having a real nice game, isn't he? I like that decision to take the 3. he's such a good three-point shooter, and they're just not going to pick him up out there. You know, he's just wide open, you know. Pop that thing, he did.
18 points for Loudon to lead Tomah. 18 for Loudon at the moment. 15 for Cram, all in the first half. Quinn with 12. Warden with 10. 4 in double figures. Dillon, the freshman, at the free throw line. 5.5 to go. 14-point lead for Tomah. Trying for their 6th straight win. Warden and that one partially blocked. Rui rebound. Warden. Nice move by Warden.
Took it with the left hand there. Felt the pressure. Knew there was somebody there. Went up left-handed and got the roll.
Warden with 12. His career, as you said earlier, is 15. He had at Rice Lake a year ago. Tomah Sports Boosters Club also bringing you tonight's game. We thank the Tomah Sports Boosters for their support. Hope you also. American Family Insurance, Jeremy Holden also bringing you tonight's game. We thank Jeremy for his support. We hope you'll also. And also CCF Bank bringing you tonight's game. We thank CCF Bank for their support. Hagen Sports Network in our 41st year. Been a long time, Dave, since the boys, well, really not that long. Back, as we said earlier, the COVID year, 2021, they started 6-0 and then lost, so they were 6-1. So first time since 2021 of a 6-game winning streak. They started that year with 6 straight wins. Wags, it is nice to have what you'd call a comfortable lead at the moment, 15 points, and a night where you haven't needed a lot of offense out of Quinn.
Yeah, really, like we talked about earlier, a lot of balanced scoring, and that only makes you a better team and, you know, going forward too. So, yeah, you love games like this.
Quinn came in averaging 26. He has 12, 8 of those in the first half. Loudon with 18, lead everybody for Tomah. And Cram, as we said, 15, all in the first half. 3.5 to go. Tomah by 15. Quinn for 2. 14 for Quinn. Yeah, he creates his own shots so well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does. I don't watch the NBA very much at all. Watch the Bucks once in a while. Does Mauston Gardens still have the parquet floor like this floor is? I know years ago they certainly did.
Yeah, this floor has always reminded us of the Mauston Garden. Let's think back, Dave. We've been wrong. Back in the old school, you remember very close to that gym that didn't have a nice layout like this. We had to set up in the bleachers. But very close to that old school, with the school, it's their middle school now, I believe. But the old high school that we did many games at from Mauston, very close to the court at a swimming pool. And you could actually smell the chlorine and get a little high if you wanted to.
Yeah, I do.
Seriously, yeah.
Yes, yes. Had forgot that, but I absolutely remember that. You know, you talk about it.
Well, Tomah, barring something unforeseen, well, the last 4 games, Tomah's been averaging 74 points a game their last 5. They put up 71 tonight. comfortably on top with 3 to go, and we'll be back in 30.
Health's hospice and palliative care supports our community with compassionate care.
Our town Tomah is an assisted living facility that focuses on memory care and assisted living. We like working with hospice and palliative care through Tomah Health.
Some of the services that we provide are palliative care. Nurse practitioners make regular visits with the staff and family.
Since we have been working with hospice and palliative care, it's only gotten better every day.
Tomah Health offers compassionate hospice and palliative care for our community.
Dave, we said at the beginning of the year, before we even played a game, not a real pretty schedule as far as home and away. 24-game schedule, just 10 at home. And made the comment, if Tomah's going to have any type of successful record in 25-26, with the 14 away games, they'd have to win on the road. And they are 3 minutes away from starting 5-0 on the road.
Yeah, that's a very nice thing, and hopefully, when we get some home games, we'll have some wins banked here on the road, and that's always good.
Well, Tomah will be at home next game, January 9, January 6, home for Aquinas. Point lead for Tomah, led by 13 at halftime. Mauston had it down to 8 at one time. But then Tomah made a little run.
Well done, Mauston, number 25, Coach Kaminsky, second personal, team 6 foul.
Two and a half to go. 12-point lead for Tomah. Hendricks with it now. Hendricks going to try one. No, that won't go for Nate. Mauston the other way with Navis. Keep in mind, Dave, this is the Mauston team that was only giving it up at 50 points a game. We have 71. Lead is down to 10, 71-61. Mauston at the line for Tomah.
Probably see a lot of free throws here in the last 2 minutes. They're about their only chance of getting back into this.
Boy, what a difference healthy Owen Loudon makes, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Nice to have the extra weapon on the floor.
Well, they've Owen with 19 right now, 19 for Owen. Career high is 22. He had 2 years ago against Logan. And you're right, we're going to get some free throw shot, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're Mauston, from their point of view, you got a minute 45 left, and Durkee hasn't got to 20 points yet. If you'd have told them that before the game started, I think they would have really liked their chances.
Yeah, Quinn has 14 right now. Came in averaging 26. One more for Quinn. Looking for 16. All right, Quinn with 16, Loudon with 19, Graham with 15, Warden with 10. Great balance. Minute and a half to go. 13-point lead for Tomah. Back to free throw line goes Quinn. Well, he might get to 20. They keep fouling him.
They're going to keep the ball in his
Yeah,
hands.
he's at 16 right now. So 20 is very realistic. He's at 16. And he's a very good free throw shooter. And if they keep fouling, and you know Wanks are going to put it in his hands, why wouldn't you? So he makes another one here. He'll have 18. A very quiet 18.
Yes.
This will be 18 for Quinn. There you go, 18 for Quinn. 19 for Loudon. 15 for Cram. 10 for Warden. All 15 for Cram came that first half. Well, Quinn's going to get the 20, isn't he? They foul him again. So he makes both of these. He will be at 20. If he makes this one, it'll be his 26th game of 20 or more. $20 for Quinn. Huge lead for Tomah. And Dave, why do they keep fouling?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Kind of took a swipe there, not necessarily that intentional. I think the ball was kind of bouncing around. Warden had control of it, but kind of willy-nilly, and somebody took a swipe at it and ended up making the foul.
Warden at the line. The seniors had a nice game, hasn't he? Set the tone early. Did Warden when he scored the first 6 for Tomah.
Yeah, and I like that. He's getting involved offensively a little more as the season goes on, and that just makes us all better.
11 for Warden. See if they're going to foul again here. Wait for get the ball. Winding down to 30 to go. Berkey rebound. And he's going to go back to the line for a couple more free throws. Not sure why they're still fouling.
No, I'm not sure either. You know, and I get it, you know, play it out, hope they miss free throws, make it close or whatever, but usually at this point in the game, the coach will step in and say, no fouls. But that hasn't happened yet.
Well, if he makes the next one, the odds are he will. His last 8 points for Quinn. He'll have 22 on the night. His last 8 at the free throw line.
Yeah, we've been on the other end, haven't we, chasing teams and having to foul. And, you know, they have that one guy that they like to put the ball in his hands, and he goes to the free throw line and just kills you.
Well, 21 for Quinn. And they're going to foul Loudon in the backcourt with 16 to go.
How many fouls did he get?
Wow.
Yeah, that's it for him.
80 to 61, 19-point lead for Tomah. And Dave, we built this at the free throw line, haven't we?
Yeah, we really have. We did everything right. You know, build the lead, make them have to foul, and make your free throws down the stretch. And then we're going to get some mass substitutions. So that's what you want to do. They're going to put you at the line, make those free throws, make it futile. And Tomah's done it, and then some.
So outside the fact that we lost audio for part of the first half, not audio, just our main microphone, but you were able to see the picture and hear the sound. Outside of that, it's Been a good night to start the year, and Tomah now with a 21-point lead with 16 seconds to go.
Yeah, a good way to start the new year. Yeah, you come in here, again, pretty good team, a couple of really good players, and, kind of dominate the game, and can't ask for much more than that.
Well, Tomah will get a test. Their next game this Tuesday at home against Aquinas, and that'll be coming up this Tuesday. That's your ball game. Huge win for Tomah, point-wise. 82-61 your final. For the first time since the 2021 season of the COVID year, Tomah has won 6 straight. Stick around for the Murray's on Main scoreboard. All the scoring and more coming up. Stay with us.